think I found Interlaken really towards the beginning of my conducting career. I had never had an experience of being at Interlaken, so for me it was so new and so wonderful to be in this magical place and to be with such enormously gifted young people. That was what struck me from the beginning, how enormously talented these young people were, and we could do just about anything, any kind of difficult piece, and we'd work hard that week and we would do it. So it was a great thrill for a young conductor to be with a group like that. I find Interlaken very inspiring to me personally, and that's why I love to come back, because it helps me remember how I felt as a 9-year-old, falling in love with the orchestra, falling in love with conducting, hearing Tchaikovsky Fourth for the first time, hearing Beethoven Sixth live for the first time. It makes me go back to those moments and realize that I'm reliving them now with these young musicians. They're playing all these things for the first time, and their excitement, their opening up of understanding is really inspiring to me, and it's re-energizing. It's reaffirming about what music means.
At home, we don't have very many bassoonists, and so I came here and it was a life-changing experience. Her behavior towards us, she was kind of like, okay, so you are not professionals yet, but I treat you like professionals, and she helps us get over hard passages easier and is very patient with us, but also gives us a big challenge because the repertoire is really hard.
The thing about Joanne is that she's so passionate about the music that the way that she makes us listen to each other and make orchestra music almost like playing chamber music really changes the way that I just look at playing an orchestra altogether, because I'm so much more focused on like how my part fits with everyone else and just how to play together, and it's such a cool feeling when you feel absorbed in such a huge sound. I think she basically just treats us like we're not young musicians, which is good, but she treats us like professionals. I think that kind of raises our level as a result.
When I first started working with her, she came off as like the sweetest lady possible. And it was like a combination of like the sweetest lady possible and like just the most, like she grilled us. She worked us so hard. And I felt like that combination is really what kept everyone's interest. I don't know. I loved it.
I think the young musicians have to know that the conductor is supporting them at all times. That doesn't mean that the conductor is not going to ask for a lot, and I do. I mean, and try and elevate it all the time, and try and get them to take risks and take chances, not to be careful. I think that's important to tell them. You know, here's a place for you where you can try anything you want, and we're there for you. Don't be timid. Don't be shy about it. My great hope for the young musicians in the orchestra is that over the course of the week and then ultimately in the concert, that they feel successful, that they can say, we did this. And you know, sometimes the very first rehearsal is a little wild and rocky. You know, we don't know, can we do this? This piece is so difficult. We've never played it before. How will we ever do it in 4 or 5 days? How can we ever play this music? And then by Sunday, they are playing it brilliantly. So what I want them to feel is total success. The concert is all about them. If they leave saying, I played well, we played well, the audience loved what we did, we made them feel happy, we made them feel inspired, that's what I want for them.